Top of the list of things we waste in this country are potatoes and bread. So I've put together a little recipe for you. These are called Italian cheese balls. So I've got a little bit of mashed potato that I've had left over from lunch. But I'm just going to show you an idea, because this uses a cupful of mashed potato and it can be made into a starter for 2 people. So all you need is some sun-dried tomato. Now if you haven't got sun-dried tomato, you can just chop up an ordinary tomato and add that. And I'm going to add some mixed herb, teaspoon of mixed herbs. You could use oregano, but mixed herbs will give it a really nice flavour. And then also some garlic granules or even some onion salt will work well. So about half a teaspoon of that, and that will give it a really nice flavour. Mix all this up together until it's all combined. So to this mix, I'm now going to add half a beaten egg. Just a little bit to bind it all together. Mix it all up, and you can see it's quite wet. So let's give it a good old bash and then put it into the refrigerator for about 15 minutes just so it firms up again. So this has had 15 minutes chilling time, and you can see it's sort of firmed up a little bit and it'll be much easier now to work with. Don't throw bread away. If you've got a crust or a few slices of bread, freeze them. Bread freezes beautifully, and you know, you can really save a lot of food waste by doing that. These are breadcrumbs that I've made. All I've done is I've put the bread into a food processor, just blended it up really quickly, and then popped it into an oven on a low heat for a little while. You can also make breadcrumbs in your air fryer. Put the breadcrumbs in your air fryer on a low heat for about half an hour, and you'll find that they crisp up. And then they'll keep in a jar or a tin for quite a while. For this recipe, I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons full of breadcrumbs, ready-made breadcrumbs. And then if you've got some Parmesan cheese at home, you can also add Parmesan cheese to this, but don't worry if you haven't. This recipe is really nice with plain breadcrumbs. If you've got Parmesan, that will give it a nicer flavour, or even any leftover hard cheese as well you could add. So pop it in a bag like this, give it a good shake, and then make your potato into balls. Divide the mixture into 4 and then roll into balls. You could make this as a croquette as well, it doesn't have to be a ball. So there are your 4 balls ready. And then if you've got any other leftover cheese in the fridge, I've got some little bits of mozzarella here, so I'm going to make a hole in the potato. I'm going to pop a mozzarella ball in there and then cover it up again. Same with that one. And now you can dip it in the bit of egg that you've got and then put it into your bag of crumbs. So pick it up, roll it, put it in the egg and pop it into the bag. Put it in there. So once you've put them all into the breadcrumb mix, just toss them around like this so that all the bread and cheese mix coats the potato balls. Eventually you'll find all the breadcrumb sticks to the balls, and then get them out. If they've lost their shape, don't worry, just do that and it will form a ball again. And there are your 4 Italian cheese balls. So in the air fryer they'll take about 11 minutes to cook, so it's a really quick idea. You can keep these in the fridge now and then perhaps cook them in the evening if you make them in the morning. In an air fryer these will take 11 minutes to cook. In an oven they take 18. So pop them in. So the Italian cheese balls are ready now. I'm just going to serve them. Just be careful, this is hot. I got it with my hands, it's easier. And you can serve 1 or 2 per person, it's up to you. So that it'll actually be a starter for 4. It depends how hungry everybody is. And that's your quick Italian cheese ball using leftover bread and leftover potato.